Did Mr. Grimm ever solve his problem?
No, he didn't, Frankie. And he died alone.
It looks like we'll never find the answer.
Well, if we don't, I know Danish philologist Carl Verner will.
Who's Carl Verner?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Hello, I'm Carl Verner, and I discovered Verner's law.
Carl Verner was a man well trained in Indo-European linguistics. In 1876, he decided to address the problem of the badly shifted consonants, but was slowed down somewhat by a slight cold. Verner decided to rest a while on his couch. He relaxed with one of his favorite books, Franz Bopp's Comparative Grammar, which was something of a Bible to 19th century linguists. There, as he was drifting off to sleep and had almost reached the freedom of total unconsciousness, the answer hit him. And then he went back to sleep without writing the answer down. By a miracle, Verner remembered his solution when he awoke. In looking at Sanskrit forms and comparing them to Germanic ones, Verner noticed that the placement of stress affected how Indo-European consonants were shifting. He then summarized his findings in an article in the journal Zeitschrift für vergleichende Sprachforschung, which he modestly called an exception to the first consonant shift. The new Verner's law said the following: when the consonants p, t, and k occurred in the middle of a word, they would become the voiced consonants b, d, and g, and not f, th, and h, as predicted by Grimm. This shift from voiceless to voiced sounds occurred unless the Indo-European stress immediately preceded the consonant in question. If stress was there, p, t, and k shifted as Grimm had predicted. Germanic s could also be affected. Where stress preceded it, it remained s. Where it was elsewhere, s changed to z, and then r. This is known as rhotacism, that is, the turning of an s into a Greek rho. Rhotacism accounts for the change between the Latin ending us and the Norse ending ur, and also, within Latin, explains the relationship between corpus and corporation. Verner's law resembles to an extent Jesperson's rule, which, though erratic, nevertheless explains the differences in voicing between English pairs such as exercise and exist, excellent and examine. Verner's law explained the problem of oculus augo, as well as connecting Latin cutis, skin, and English hide, Sanskrit pitar, and Old English fader. The th in modern English father is a later development.